There we are. We're live.
We're live. Wait, this isn't the singing episode, is it?
We could try to do a musical episode, but
You made fun of my Mustard Monday theme song today
I didn't. I was adapting it.
to Tuesday
Well,
because it's almost Tuesday.
Tuesday.
We are 12 hours and 20 minutes past our usual
It's true.
time, and we apologize. Being regular, don't listen to her. Don't. Being on time. How's that? Better?
No, that's better. That's better. We don't want to.
It's more important to one of us than it is to both of us. I'm just saying. Hey, Warren. So the reason that we're a little bit on the late side tonight is that on Friday evening,
Hey! It's Mustard Monday after dark.
Mustard Monday after dark. That's where we are. That's right. Mustard Monday. Oh my God, it's too late. We have to do this before it's Tuesday. Murray, are your ears burning? Because we were talking about you today, Murray, with our friend Rich Francis back in Ontario. Totally different topic, totally different day, but I may have something interesting coming your way. Just saying that. Yep. We love you, brother. Hey, you're looking good too, but just a little emoji. So Friday night here in Victoria. We're in Victoria right now.
We're in Victoria, coming to not from our kitchen.
No, this is from an Airbnb.
Yeah.
In some part of Victoria. And the reason that we're here is that on Friday evening, Check TV, which is a local CBC affiliate here in Victoria, British Columbia, aired what you will see in just a moment as a little introduction video starring this one.
I wasn't supposed to be on.
So unbeknownst to us, Jasmine Balla, who was the producer of the segment, and she did a brilliant job. Joe Perkins, the anchor himself, came down and spent an hour with us at Capital Iron.
Yeah.
Broil King and Capital Iron were our sponsors. Thank you so much, guys. Mike Black, hats off to you at Capital Iron. Corey Pellin at the Village Butcher and the Whole Beast for the brisket.
The bread.
Janice Mansfield,
yes,
is a wonderful baker that was connected to us through Marianne Watson, who put the whole event together.
Yeah,
and Janice is the baker at Yoni's Donuts and also Discover Coffee. And Dean.
Oh yeah,
Dean Horsfall
came down and it was wonderful.
The red lasagna pan you're about to see in this video was a wedding gift from Dean and Carolyn and the kids to us on our wedding.
And actually, the mustard caddy, which also features in it, was a wonderful
Matthew Scott, the Secret Santa gift.
Yeah.
For me. And so what's kind of crazy is, and part of the reason that we're so late today, is that Father's Day was yesterday.
It was.
And Father's Day in the mustard business is kind of like Hanukkah, Christmas, and Diwali all rolled into one big, amazing holiday. You have been running us off our feet selling our amazing mustard. And there it is right there. And the lovely people at Check TV, by broadcasting this on the eve of Father's Day, on the Friday before Father's Day, gave us that extra big boost, because what happened was, retailers here in Victoria, as well as lots of customers. So Paula Marner in Newfoundland at St. John's, our friend Paula, Damien and Paula, ordered some mustard for her dad, which we hand delivered to her dad on Father's Day, which is always a real pleasure for us to do. Sometimes when you order our mustard, I actually show up and hand deliver the mustard myself. If I can do it, I love to do it. And Aunt Will and Uncle Harold are getting their own hand-delivered mustard.
They're in Tofino right now. It's like we swapped places.
They are. We're going to see them tomorrow when we get back. And so we came down yesterday to respond to all the people who have been so supportive to send us messages about, where's the Planskis? We want to taste the meat. We want to have the mustard. It's just been intense. And so we didn't get around to our Mustard Monday broadcast until today. And of course, we're not in our own kitchen. We're not somewhere that we can actually do this.
No, we thought about taking someone else's food, just putting our mustard on it.
Whose idea was that? Bad idea.
But we did it. We did.
No. Imagine taking a mushroom to somebody else's restaurant and like just rubbing their face in it.
Oh,
Yeah, nobody likes that guy.
No, like, but we were busy today talking about our mustard.
My God. How many places did we go? Red Barn.
Yeah.
Whole Foods. Quarter Meats.
Four Quarter Meats.
In Sydney.
Yeah.
And Rob, you're awesome. Thanks so much. We got our first Calgary retailer.
Yeah.
Thanks, Penelope. You're so cute too. And so, Cousin Tammy, you're going to have to go in. What's the order from us? You see, this is how the retail business works. This is called the retail hustle. And we are hustling. And so, Willa and I were going from store to store, meeting after meeting, and we dropped in our friends at Giant Bikers for the Chef Cycle ride. And
if you're a chef and you like to ride.
That's right. Murray, if you're still here, you have a bicycle, we want you. And thank you, Tammy. We know that you will. You've been such a champion and a great supporter of ours. Yes.
Oh, take some in a
Yes, we just got another order right there from Marie McDonald and the Soyuz. There's my brother Murray showing up. I love it. And I can't wait to visit you, actually, Murray. And then tonight, we took our nephew, Bluefish, here in Victoria, down in the water, in the harbor.
Beautiful. Phenomenal
fish and chips. Legendary fish and chips.
Murray, you can ride.
You're not too fat to ride. 2016, this guy, I did it. 285 pounds, I did it. Murray, you can ride. I would love to get you on the team. Rich Francis, amazing chef, joined the Canadians today to ride in our Chef Cycle ride.
And maybe if Murray doesn't,
and if that fat ass can do it.
You were terrible. Mustard Monday after dark.
I haven't even been drinking. I can't even blame anything. It's just me being me.
But maybe we can convince him to come out and ride the cheek.
I'm glad you said it, not me.
Oh, I'm gonna mess it up.
So Will and I are planning a cycling event in Tofino for next year, and you will come and be a part of it for sure. How does Willa stay in such wonderful shape?
Genetics.
Magic. Yeah, I know. Some people are lucky, right? I look at food and I gain weight. I don't even know how she does it. She's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But thank you all for being part of this and for tuning in, for watching the videos, for buying the mustard, for supporting them, for talking about the mustard. You'll see in this video that we've actually been curing briskets and slicing briskets and smoking briskets.
Yeah.
And we will be launching the meat into, yes, Warren, great question. Non-chefs can join the ride, and we would love to have you on board. We'll talk to you about this when we're back in Tofino. Warren has been an amazing supporter of ours, and vegetarian. Doesn't want to hear about the meat at all. I love it. But we will be launching our meats into the retail marketplace. And
setting up Siri by mistake.
Yeah, sorry. We're setting off our Siri. We'll have lots of really interesting announcements coming up, lots of things to tell you about, lots of things to share. Our 30-second Thursday this week will feature an unknown recipe. And we kind of make it up as we go along.
We do.
But if you have an idea, zane@kaplanskis.com or send me a message on any of my social media channels.
Throw it in the comments. Warren's actually a vegan.
Vegan.
Didn't he?
So I said vegetarian. He's actually a vegan.
Yeah.
And our screen just freeze. No, we're back.
No, we're back.
And I apologize for mislabeling Warren. He's a vegan and a wonderful guy too.
He is.
Besides that, I think
Should we
to show the video.
show the
It's only a
video?
couple months, months.
Months.
This is a couple months. That's a couple minutes.
Ah.
It's going to be a very, do a vegan dish. You know, that's not a bad idea, Warren. I think we will, in your honor. On my radio show, I played a song for your birthday. I will do a vegan dish for your, in honor of your
I love it.
pierogies. That's an interesting one, actually. So, Penelope, in the Kaplanski tradition, we call them kreplach, Jewish dumplings. And I once did a video showing my kreplach recipe, but I think it'd be a super fun thing for us to do together.
I want to kreplach. Just it sounds
Klingon.
Kreplach. Exactly.
It's a great idea, and so I love that.
It's not really a 30-second recipe. Maybe
No,
that'll be more of a
that's Mustard Monday for next week for sure.
For sure.
And actually, you owe us a rye bread.
I you forget.
Nope. Will has done a rye bread starter, kind of like the sourdough starters that everybody's doing, but with rye bread. And I really want Willa to bake the bread on Thursday so that we can eat it with a sandwich on Saturday. And what you're going to see in the video is I am curing meat again. We've gotten so many interesting messages from people. Somebody asked me if I could do a smoked meat slicing station in her wedding. And of course, I went to Tracy Crocker, who's at the Common Loaf, and a dear friend of ours, Tracy and Deborah, in the Common Loaf in Tofino. And I said, I would do the smoked meat if Tracy does the rye bread. And Tracy said, okay. Heartwood Kitchen in Euclid has asked us to come and do an event. You will see us all over Vancouver Island. People in Vancouver were putting their hand up. Penelope, thank you very much. We're really proud of the mustard. And we're really proud of the meat as well. It feels so good. And I know Warren hates this part, but it feels so good to have that sandwich in my hand that we made as part of the Brisket Babysitting Club. We cured it by hand. We spiced it by hand. We cut it by hand.
We sang it songs.
We sang it songs.
A Brisket Babysitting Club theme song.
Brisket Babysitting Club. Right. We don't even rehearse this shit. I know. I shouldn't swear.
It's after dark.
Hey, Dale. Dale's our cousin in Vancouver. Hey, Dale. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Pig roast. I'll host if you can cook. Actually, we could do a suckling pig on the rotisserie. Yes. So maybe Dale will have to come to Tofino. And it did just get real, Murray. It absolutely got real. We actually did a pig once, and we chose, it was 60 pounds. I think it would work at 40 pounds.
It was too big.
It was too big. It kind of, because of the weighting of the animal.
Yeah, we'll have to find a way to truss it properly.
I think if we put your dad on the case, exactly. It was our first pig. It was too big of a pig. We bit off more pork than we could chew. And I'm sure Warren doesn't want to hear any of this conversation, and so I apologize to him. But our apple Dijon mustard goes beautifully with pork.
So well.
We have a fridge full of whole beast pork hocks and bacon and sausages and waiting for us when we get home.
Sure.
Anyway, we're blathering now. We love you. Jonathan and Lauren, thank you very much for our post-dinner ice cream and tea in your backyard here in Oak Bay. Jonathan and Lauren are our friends. John was the captain of the Bad News Jews for a number of years until he passed the baton to Mark Kite. And Lauren played second base, and I played first base. And so the two of us, she was great. We really had so much fun playing together and cheering each other on. And, you know, there are some people who you know in your life you can tell anything and everything to, and these are those people. And having them here in Victoria, they came to Feast Tofino with their brand new baby daughter. She was like a month old when they brought her to the food festival last year, and maybe a couple months old. And the two of them, Jonathan and Lauren, are both doctors. So they are frontline workers. They are people who take care of us. And it was so nice to sit in their backyard, to drink tea and eat ice cream.
And be socially distant together.
Well, so the only thing that I did was when I tried to give Lauren a hug. She's like, we're not doing that right now. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no hugs. I hugged Dee at the Capitol Iron on last week when I saw him in the parking lot because he came down to say hello. And a friend of mine from Toronto, Chef D, and awesome to see you. I couldn't resist giving you a hug, brother. Let's show them the video.
Let's show them the video. Okay, this is new for us, so my apologies. That cough was just a clearing the throat cough.
No, there's nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong.
No.
So my apologies if we do something wrong.
We're wrong.
Well, you never know. Okay, so I'm going to...
His smoked meat.
Oh my goodness, guys, there's no sound.
Until it was.
There's no sound.
Okay.
Why is there no sound?
I don't know. I did something wrong. I'm going to try this again.
Oh.
See, this is why I had to make the
what?
prefab.
Murray, thanks for letting us know.
Thank you, Murray.
Bear with us.
Okay.
Technical issues, but we will fix
Share
this.
screen. Share audio.
You know I'm going to take this up to the meeting, don't you?
Oh my goodness. I'm going to get a formal written complaint. Okay.
I'm going to write you up.
Look at that thing.
Right?
Now? He's been slicing smoked meat his entire life, but never in a setting quite like this. A pop-up barbecue in the middle of Capitol Iron's outdoor furniture section.
I'm credited with the first modern pop-up in Toronto, starting the pop-up movement.
A movement born from the absence of a classic smoked meat sandwich.
Why can't you find this in Toronto? I'm going to do this myself.
He took a small smoker like this Broil King, stuck it in a Toronto tavern, and started making his own. That grew to a restaurant, food truck, and then...
Last time we made you an offer, you turned us down.
3 appearances on CBC's Dragon's Den.
Dragon's Den changed everything.
His smoked meat became the talk of the town, until it was time to close his Ontario lid.
The stress of the day-to-day running a restaurant, Joe, is intense.
Today's demo.
And that brings us here.
Sandwich Saturday. Boom.
To a leaner...
I've lost a few pounds.
Happier Kaplansky, who's left the big smoke behind, and with his wife by his side, moved to Tofino for a new chapter. And the best part for Islanders?
Mustard Monday.
Mustard Monday.
His Kaplansky mustard came along for the ride. A variety of flavors, currently available online, but work is underway to get it on store shelves. As for how he'll spend his days, you're looking at it. Pop-ups.
I can do events with people all over Vancouver Island, which is exactly how I started.
A chance to share his tips like his special rub, his prep, the massaging of the meat, a 7-day process, and why smoked meat always goes on rye. This loaf is from Yanni's Donuts. Also, no butter, only mustard.
I'm feeling the pressure. I've a lot of people are asking me to open a place, and you know what I'm concerned about is that I'll just go back to the stress that I had before.
And that's not why he's here. He says he wants to relax, spend time with his family, his in-laws.
Sandy, happy Father's Day.
As the deli man bites into a new West Coast chapter, less stress, but just as tasty.
Thanks for watching Order Up on Check News. If you have a suggestion of an island dish or a restaurant you think we need to check out, we'd love to hear from you. Tell us about it in the comment section below, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page so you can digest every Order Up on Fridays on Check.
Is that fun?
It was. I did not expect to be on that video.
No, so we did the whole thing live at Capitol Iron, and when they posted it, so part of the story, which is kind of funny, is that we were all huddled around the TV on Friday evening waiting for the show to air. And unfortunately, TELUS had a power outage or a technical issue, so it didn't air.
It didn't matter.
And
Well, nothing on Chuck aired.
yeah,
like,
the
it
whole
wasn't
network was
just-
off the air.
yeah.
It wasn't personal.
There's like,
Yeah.
you know,
It's all about me.
problem, and we're going to cancel Kaplansky. No.
But it was incredibly disappointing because, you know, it didn't air when we had thought and hoped that it would, and we had all this stuff prepared. It did broadcast to some people on the island, and they posted on YouTube, and we've been putting it on social media, and now you have it as well at home. But we were really quite surprised that they cut in all of the Facebook videos that Will and I have been doing, and the Dragon's Den stuff, and the clips from the restaurant, and other episodes that we've done. It was really a nice retrospective of a lot of the ride that we've taken from there to here. And as I say in the text introduction, better late than never. You know, sometimes, and some people, I don't think ever really get to this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I just turned 52 last week. I had a wonderful birthday. Thank you very much, baby, for making that happen. And it was a wonderful birthday. And I'm really happy here. And I really want you, all of you, to come and visit us. We have an open door and lots of food for everybody. We'd love to show you around Vancouver Island.
Mm-hmm. Come visit when it's safe.
When it's safe. If you're in BC, it's safe right now. Murray, you're in BC. It's safe. Dale, you're here as well. Yeah, you sweet talker. And I was actually telling the story this evening to our nephew about our first interview together. Murray was the opening chef at Fogo Island Inn. He was the guy who really put that place on a culinary basis on the map. And that's a big reason why the Fogo Island is as world famous as it is because of the magic hands of Murray McDonald. And when we first met him in Fogo Island Inn, he took me foraging. We went to a local farm, and he was really incredibly kind to Willa and I.
Mm-hmm.
Sat in for an interview. We've talked about it before. We'll talk about it again another time. But he and Judy and the kids have really become great friends, and we hosted them in Toronto. We were at their place when they were in Whitby, and ran into each other in the airport in St. John's. Anyway, I don't want to make this all about Murray, although it really is all about Murray.
I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it too. Please come visit. Murray, you and the kids are always welcome. Judy too. And anybody who's in BC, you're welcome. As things open up, we hope and expect to see all of our friends.
Yeah.
Come and visit us when you're available.
Anything
else you want to?
No, I think that's it. And mustard.
And mustard. We'll talk mustard offline another day. And it's 11:42, which makes it way past our bedtime.
Oh my goodness.
We got to be up early tomorrow. We've got another dozen things to do before we leave town.
Yeah.
I'm getting new eyeglasses tomorrow. I'm so excited. Yes. Dan Law, a local artist in Tofino, handmade wooden frames. And then the lenses are coming from some Shylock. And no, I'm just kidding. Did you even say that?
I don't even know.
I'm the worst.
Oh, have a great evening, Murray. Have a great evening, everyone. Pleasant dreams.
It's 11:43. It's past our bedtime. You can tell that I'm kind of silly at this point, and we'll edit out that last bit. We love you. Good night.
Good night.